Scoop me up, got one of my rooms all flooded with gold. I done bought 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carats.
This thing kicks so much gas. Love it. God damn. I almost just dropped this big bitch. What is going on, Dank fam? It's your boy Mike Diesel. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this. Probably not even gonna get it posted by then. But anyways, we are on my new 2020 KTM Super Adventure S 1290. I got this thing as a flooded hurricane bike. The hurricane came through Florida and basically submerged a bunch of vehicles in people's garages. And this was one of them. So I bought this thing for an insane deal of $2,000. And it cost me about $500 of extra parts and fluids and everything else to get this thing back up and running. But this thing is top notch. This is my legit first ride on this bike. I've been riding around the blocks here and there, but I haven't had a chance to make an actual dedicated riding video. So today we are riding out to my buddy's house. It's my first longer trip on this bike, so I'm excited to finally get out and about. It's insanely foggy out today, but just a quick walk around of the bike. It's a KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. They make an R model, which you guys might have seen before with the spoked wheels, and it actually sits up higher. So this is a more sporty street version with electronic suspension as well as cast wheels versus spoked wheels. So it's a smooth ride. It's got cruise control, heated grips, navigation, like really anything and everything you need. It also has an aftermarket Garmin navigation added onto it, which is like 600 bucks. So that thing is super baller. It's Leo Vince exhaust, which is so nice. Some backrest from Sargent brand, T-Rex, frame slider, crash cage, whatever you want to call it, which I love the look of that thing. I'm adding this like plastic lip that's coming in soon to give it like more of a beak look, but it just bolts right in, so if I don't like it, I can take it right out. Other than that, I broke a mirror having it loaded in the van. I don't know if these are aftermarket, but I just love this thing. It's sick. If I could do anything right now, it's gonna be to remove this and basically make the taillight and everything flush and get rid of this chunkiness. Integrated taillight on these things are $200, so I don't know what they're smoking. But anyways, yeah, I gotta get to breakfast for Thanksgiving. We're gonna hop on this bang and let me know what you guys think of this. The GPS is so cool. It's even got a logo of the bike that you're riding as you're riding around on it. I've only been in street mode. There is a sport mode I just checked. Everything's super easy to navigate. You just click set right here, and then you just click down with the arrows, go to motorcycle, and then boom, all your bike settings are right there as far as ABS, traction control, ride mode, dampening, load, which is you can change the suspension load if you have luggage or a passenger to help with that. And you got heated grips, which is my favorite. And if you set your heated grips, they stay there. So unless you turn them off, they will always have your grips heated. I love changing the heated grips on the bikes if your friend's riding it, because then they start spazzing out. But holy fog, look at this. I got an ND filter on, it's probably pitch black now. This thing rips. So I have my OGO no drag bag. It's like that turtle shell backpack for motorcycles. And if you like put it under the lip of your butt, perfect, it makes like a nice little backrest. So I'm legit like lazy boying it right now. And these crash bars are sick. I found out that you can just pop your legs up. You know, talk about luxury. I have a backrest and leg rest right now. We're just vibing. And you're like, why do you want this bike? This is exactly why. I could take a car or I could take a car. This is a car. This windscreen's adjustable, goes up and down. I don't know about doing it at 90, but you just like no clue where you're going right now. Into the abyss. Coffee. Oh yeah. I want to go on an adventure on this thing so bad. They picked the right name for this bike. A fucking super adventure. Tell somebody that's what you're riding. I'm riding a super adventure. It sounds like a knockoff of that bike. Some shit you get off Temu. Little do they know it's one of the sickest bikes you can get. I meant to give y'all a rev under that overpass. I got you. Dude, it's so foggy, holy shit. I want to get some of those big like fog light pod lights for the cage. Get this thing like crazy lit up. I want that Baja look on this thing. Like Baja / street look. This is crazy. Have you guys ever ridden in something this foggy? It's not really scary to me. It's just like, mesmerizing. There's some traffic usually up here, so we gotta be cautious. Holy moly. It's crazy. You can't really like tell the elevation with all the fog, so you can just kind of like pretend like you're going uphill. I guess you are, but it doesn't really give you much perspective, so it looks way more intense. Honestly, the fog on Thanksgiving Day probably mellows people out a little bit versus having full vision to just help and haul ass everywhere in a rush. Thing rips, man. It's so comfy too. I got another mode that goes faster, just keep in mind. I'm letting this thing impress me and then I'll switch over. Like immediately when you jump on this thing, being high off the ground and the bigger wheelbase and just the way that the weights transfer on this thing, like really all the weights in the 8-liter gas tank or 8-gallon gas tank, once the bike's like doesn't have a full tank of gas and stuff, it's, well, regardless of that, the thing just whips. And it's a 1290 engine, so you see how people ride the Super Dukes. They're torque monsters. So yeah, a little bit of weight on these things, it doesn't do much to it. It still rips. Now that I'm like on the adventure bike kick, the first night I took this thing out the bike night to test ride it for real, I seen the Ducati Multistrada V4 or whatever it was. Basically the V4 motor inside of a sport touring bike like this, or adventure bike, whatever you want to call it. And riding a V4 motor, that's like the best of both worlds. You got the torque and you got the horsepower. So it's kind of like one of these, I'd imagine, but you can do like 160 miles an hour still, which is insane. But the craziest bike I've seen as far as adventure bikes, sport touring, or whatever goes, Rentoon flashed M1000 XR. That thing was insane. I've never seen such a crazy looking bike go so fast. But shit, $2,500 getting my toes wet with something that's got heated grips and everything else, I cannot complain. I'm super fortunate to have this thing. Drop my nickel vape out of a pocket with a hole in it. That shit still works. Yeah, my pocket's got a hole in it. Oh, shit. I forgot and I put my vape in it. I just went back to go get my rear seat cover. We're fucking winning today, boy. It's like a bomb now. You didn't find it? Yeah, it's in my bag. Oh, cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. Where you going? Back home. Hell yeah, ride safe, bro. Happy Thanksgiving. I still got a vape. That's sick. Oh, that thing shattered so majestically. That dude pulled over because he lost something too. If I could give you guys any advice in this video, it would be to never smoke e-cigs. It is a terrible, terrible addiction. You see why. I'm running in the middle of traffic to get the damn thing back. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, this is the airport loop people be taking. This is our best knee drag into Tampa Bay. What'd you say? Take your first right? I'm glad this is here. This is like a U-turn if you make the wrong turn, I guess. Fuck it. Look at the dash change colors. Sick. I'm not even mad about this Detour. Oh, this is sick. Woo. Thing rips. What's going on with my power cable for the GPS? I haven't lost a vape on the bike in so long. I was due for it. Alright, we just had breakfast at your boy Robert's house. Thank you so much for the Thanksgiving breakfast. I usually never eat breakfast lately, so I'm feeling pretty juiced back up now. We only got like 20% left on the Osmo. My dumbass forgot to bring extra batteries. I was kind of in a rush just to get here on time. But yeah, quick little morning dusk ride, or a quick little morning fog ride. Show this thing off. I know we're a little lackluster on the action on this thing, but I'm taking my time, really easing into all this bike has to offer. I've seen some people own adventure bikes on the channel. From last video I asked if any of you guys have one. You guys got any questions on these models or anything you're curious about, just holler at your boy, let me know. I'm still learning as I go, but that's the fun about a new bike. You have no clue what's going on, you're just kind of feeling it all out. Man, do I want to pay a toll today? Try this cruise control. You just click it over to the left one time and then click it down and boom, cruise control on a windy ass day. There we go. I don't know about cruise control on a bike. You just tap the front brake or whatever brake and it'll take you out of it. Look at this view, people. Oh my god. And that vet is looking nasty. Z08. Woo. Look at the frickin', they got a screen showing you what the map should look like when you take your exit. Like, this thing's bougier than the Apple Maps. And the cool thing about this GPS is it's using, I believe, satellite for internet, so you don't have to have your phone hooked up to it to give it GPS. The power is powered through the bike, even though it keeps telling me it's not powered through the bike. There's a wire that runs from the GPS to the battery. If you don't have a phone, you can always find your way home with this thing. I love this thing. And then when you get on a fast bike like the S1000, it really makes that bike feel fast. If you ride fast stuff all the time, you don't really appreciate fast, get greedy. But yeah, if this video ends abruptly, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys had a happy holidays, get some time off from work and the grind before we get right back to it. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to some more 1290 content. Hopefully get this thing on a road trip soon. Ride safe, and like always, keep it dank. Later!